Okay, guys, this is what I lean my phone up against when I'm recording, when I'm sitting at the end of the bed. It's my fan. I know you can still hear me. But here's the thing. Actually, that produces a good sound for those who have ADHD, and most autistic people have ADHD. But here's the thing. I'm also not hot, but yeah, I mean I am hot, but not by normal standards. But when it comes to like compared to how I usually feel, nowhere near. I'm usually sweaty. But it's during the day, you know. So, the name of this recording is Bullies break people and then they make the person's response look safe. So the thing is for example, we can use wicked because a person doesn't get broken overnight, right? It takes years. Some people say you broke me, but actually they're just feeling hurt. Doesn't mean it's a good thing, but if it's been relentless throughout your life, like that's what they call the slow drip effect. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when people physically attack you when you're a child, that's not the slow drip effect, but I mean, I'm fine. All I need is, again, saying this out here means that dodgy people could use it as a manipulation, or, you know, the other side is real woman, and that's the risk you take. It's the risk you take living life. They put me out at Parahumu station about, well, that was my first shift back after the investigation. So that's good. Good to be back at work then. You know, I was at Parahumu station, and Parahumu is a part of Carpenter, because you hop out the station and you look across the road, and there's like countdown, and then on the other side is you can see a bunch of shops, and one of the shops is called Carpenter Lights. Anyway, this last doing patrolling, and this lady that I hadn't seen before was talking to me like she knew me, and she was telling me to move here and move here, and she ended up talking to me for about, it seemed like half an hour, but I was just stopped as part of patrol, you know. So I just stopped and then listened to her, so it seemed that long, but maybe it might be shorter, might be like 10 minutes or something. This was not long after the chick who didn't show up, well, didn't message me the name of any cafes. So it's probably a bot account. That's what I suspected, that she wasn't answering, but I was like, still, I'll just risk it. What am I going to do? Go there and come back? Here's the thing. You know, if you go there and come back, that's exciting if you haven't been there in a while, because it makes you reminisce of what was your life situation when you were in that situation and where you're at now, right? So yeah, Wicked. I haven't watched it, but obviously I have good self-control. But it's like, shall I buy those Mary Poppins books, or should I buy the Wicked books? A book or two books. Or Metallica ticket, or Slipknot ticket, or clothes. Yeah. they all come in, don't they? But you know, obviously, I'm going to stick with the for Christmas. It's going to be one of those 2 tickets. If Slipknot's still available, I'll be going for that because you know, just the habit of getting something on Christmas Day. But Slipknot's in March, so I'll still be probably still doing my studies. So yeah, so Alphabet actually, I mean, obviously you can't. It's complicated. You can't justify her actions of. Did Dorothy go to? Yeah, Dorothy went to her castle. But so the Wicked Witch of the East, supposedly the Wicked Witch, I don't know, gets killed. That's Elphaba's sister. That's the Wicked Witch of the East. And Oz. This is what happens when you go out of control, when you've gone through so much in life. See, I haven't watched Wicked, but I pretty much know because I presumed, but not only presumed, but I watched some film analysis. It makes me tempted to go watch it. Disney version of the Joker. Disney, I know. Do you know what I mean? And what happened was she was born green. This is something I don't think the comic book because out of her mother got pregnant to another man than her actual father, the man that raised her. So there's that. And her daughter's in a her sister was in a wheelchair. I can see how a lot of autistic with ADHD people would relate to it, but that's like all the oppression and stuff. So the thing is we feel very, very deeply. So that is both what society would call positive emotions as well as negative. So that's why I don't deal with any toxic people. That's why I don't have much people in my life. Sometimes you can't cut toxic people off though, because you know you either work with them or whatever. You know, you can't run and hide from the world, right? I never used to run and hide, but so the thing is you've got to have self-control and find a way to win. Otherwise you're going to end up got to find a way to win. Even if you so-called let them have a win just by just keeping information so that you can progress in life, get more money and a higher pay grade and good quality friends and a good quality woman, but also just keep that information about them just in case they try and destroy your life, you know, the evil people. Because not always, but some movie villains are actually good guys that are reacting. It's like being bullied your whole life, right? And then you start standing up for yourself, and this other person who was the leader of the bullies when you were a child and a teenager and in your early 20s is now walking around showing how wonderful, kind and compassionate they are when they're making way more money than you and already have a family and all this, and then it paints you out to be the bad guy because of how you're reacting to the real life situation, because of how all these people screwed you over and now they're in this position. So you have to be thoughtful, you know what I mean? You have to be thoughtful and try not to get in a whirlwind, and just know that you're going to find a way to become prosperous.